Hi, it's Danielle Garcia, psychic medium here, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the energies coming in this week. Today is, what day is it? Today is Monday, May 11th, and we've got a lot of different cosmic energies coming in. 3 retrogrades hit this week, so that's a lot of energy, and for us empaths and sensitives, I think it's important to have knowledge about these different things so we can make sure that we prepare. The same ways that Mercury retro can, throw you off course or make you feel a little wonky, or a new moon, or a full moon, or an eclipse, or solar flares, or the Schumann Resonance, etc., etc., etc. We are energetic beings, and these different things can create, a different vibration. They can create abrasiveness. They can create an influx of energy, a depletion of energy. It all depends on where you're vibing and how you react to these different energies. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about the retrogrades, as well as I'm going to do a simple card draw to just see what the cards have to say about the energies coming in. Now, last week, the Schumann Resonance spiked quite a number of times. Empaths and sensitives, a lot of them have reported back to me sleepless nights, weird dreams, body aches and pains, as well as a lot of headaches. So if you keep track of the Schumann Resonance, which is super easy to do online, make sure you're doing things that can help you through that. Staying hydrated, doing breath work, doing grounding exercises, getting outside, move your body. Yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, Pilates, stretching, those different things will absolutely help you immensely. So today, Saturn goes into retrograde. Today is also known as an 11 master day because of the energy, because of the date. So there's a lot of different things coming in. Saturn retrograde stereotypically is all about self-discipline. It's about living life on purpose. And it's also about accountability. Really coming to that reckoning, if you will, of what your responsibility is in regards to your life. What are you responsible for? It's not about pointing the finger and it's their fault and it's the quarantine and it's my family and it's my love life and it's my money in the bank. No, it's how you react to all those things. We are responsible for our reactions and our actions. So think of this time right now as accountability time, self-discipline. This is a good time to work on those budgets, to work on your to-do list, but not to get anchored into it and overwhelmed by it. Wednesday, Venus is going to go into retrograde. Venus is all about relationships, our relationships with others, our relationship with ourselves. This has to do with self-esteem. It has to do with ancestral imprints that have been handed down our family line. And it's also about boundaries issues. So knowing this, prepare. If you get emotional, if you're on freak out mode, take a step back, take a breather, cut some cords. It's a great, great time to clean house and do cord cuttings. Thursday, Jupiter's going into retrograde. This is about productivity. This is about your ability to receive, to be in the flow. It's about manifesting, and it's about abundance. So knowing that information, allow yourself to prepare for it. What are some things that you could work on? What are some things that you're wanting to manifest? When you think about abundance, what do you think about? It doesn't necessarily have to be abundance is only financial. Abundance could be an abundance of joy, an abundance of health, an abundance of love. So many different things. So those are the vibes coming in that astrologically we know about. Who knows where the Schumann Resonance is going to land this week. But, having the awareness that these different retrogrades are here and on the way, this is good information for us. Knowledge is power, is it not? So think about keeping grounded. Think about moving your body, staying hydrated, eating grounding foods, whatever that is to you. The deck I am using today is called Super Attractor, and it's by Gabrielle Bernstein. Here's the cover. And I'm just going to draw a few cards and see what the cards have to say about the energies coming in this week. So, the first one, interesting. True manifestations are powered by love and service. Okay? Here's the first card. Manifesting, right? We were just talking about that. So my vibe on this card, when you are looking to manifest things, raising the vibration is definitely going to help that. So if you are looking at manifesting as, let's give an example of you want to manifest a new car, okay? So if you come at that manifestation with, I am worthy of receiving this new car, I love the way the new car is going to look in my driveway, how I'm going to feel driving in it, how I'm going to save money on gas, etc., etc. Those are all positive vibes towards manifesting. If you look at manifesting as, I really want that car, but I'm never going to get it because I never get anything. I really want that car, and I know it's an impossibility. If you can't combine, well, you can. When you do combine positive with negative, you're basically cleaning the slate and there's no energy there. So you want to make sure that your manifestations are coming from a place of love. And when you put out into the universe things that you are doing of service, absolutely, that energy returns back to you. So being of service is another wonderful way to manifest. And being of service doesn't necessarily mean you have to sign up to be a volunteer somewhere for 40 hours a week. Being of service can be holding the door open for someone, helping take their groceries inside, buying someone a Starbucks, buying the person behind you a Starbucks when you're in the drive-through line, smiling at someone, asking a stranger how their day is. These are all different ways that you can be of service that are pretty simple and easy. All right, next card coming out in regards to this week. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. And here's the card. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. So my interpretation of that card, freaking feel the fear. Let it out. Express it. It's coming to the surface for a reason. Most of the time, our fears are not only fear of the unknown, of what's coming forward, but we're also vibing off of other times in our life and maybe even in past lives where we felt that same, that uncomfortableness. I don't know what's going to happen. Everybody around me is freaking out. What am I going to do? How am I going to handle it? And instead of just being in that one vibe of fear, you're picking up all these triggers from other places and imprints, whether they're this lifetime, childhood, prior lifetimes, ancestral imprints, all sorts of things. So use your fear, bring it forward. What can you clear with it? When you're sitting there and you're feeling that fear, try your best to take a step back, close your eyes and ask yourself, is this mine or is it someone else's? If it's someone else's, cut cords with it. Let it go. Why do you want to feel anything extra, right? I mean, life is a bunch of emotions anyways. We don't need to carry an extra load for someone else. If you get the information that this is your fear, then evaluate that. What can you learn from that? What can you release from that? How can you empower yourself? If you're fearing something that hasn't even happened yet, how can you utilize that? Do you need to research and find out what's going to happen? Do you need to take control of the situation? Do you need to surrender to the situation? There's all sorts of different things that you can use fear for to move forward into a higher vibration. All right, let's see what our last card is in regards to energies for this week. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. How beautiful is that? I absolutely love the word and intention of surrender. And I've had many miraculous changes in my life when I allow myself to get to that place of surrender. Surrender for me isn't an easy place to be in. Some people throw it around as a buzzword, but I really believe it's an incredible, powerful place to be in. Not easy to get to, but when you allow yourself that point of being in surrender and having complete faith and trust, and instead of vibing over here in the what ifs, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if it happens again? Yada, 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 yada. You release that and say, okay, I know I don't have complete control over this particular situation, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to surrender. I'm going to surrender, and I'm going to have faith, and I'm going to trust that the universe will provide, that Creator, Source, God will show me the way. And when you can get to that point, it's so freeing. It's just this beautiful freedom, and it's a relaxed space to be in. It's a place where you can just allow that tension and the weight of the world that you've been carrying on your shoulders to just let go of it and just be. So that's my interpretation of the energies coming in this week. Know that lots of stuff's going. Know that there's lots of energies coming in. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go hide underneath the covers, but maybe a couple days or maybe an hour or so here and there won't hurt. We all have to cope. We all have to do what we need to do. I encourage you not to judge yourself in regards to how you cope with the different energies coming in. But again, knowledge is power. Knowing that these retrogrades are coming this way, if you tend to react to cosmic energies, this is an opportunity for you. Not to batten down the hatches and hold on for dear life, but to work with your body, to work with your energetic field, to work with your hydration, meditation, prayer, etc., etc. So have a beautiful week and great blessings to you all.